Hi everyone, Natasha here, and around my home today I am in my office and it's time to start setting up my planner. I have Luna here. My daughter Adelina wanted to say hi, so she is going to hang out with me while I work on setting up my planner here in the office and getting ready for 2022. So welcome to my office. So I recently shared my planner stack for 2022, and in there I talked about this planner, which is going to be my main planner that goes around with me everywhere. This is an Erin Condren focused planner, undated, and what I have done is print out an image that I really liked from One Canoe 2. They don't have this cover as a planner, but they do have it as a bullet journal, just a blank dotted bullet journal. So in that video, I talked about how this will just be my blank notebook that goes around with me everywhere, and this is going to be my main planner. So to start off with, what I want to do is add a page to the front because it immediately goes from the nameplate page into your goals and intentions. I'm not sure that's what I'll use it for. I think I'll probably use this page more for birthdays and a quick glance at the year. And anyway, so I want to add a page up here to the front so that I can do my word for the year and put the information from my Louise Hay Colors and Numbers book. So if you've watched some of my other setup videos, you know that's what I like to use as I'm starting a new year and a new month. So what I'm going to do is actually take a page out of the back of the planner. And by the way, I did add a this is an Erin Condren like sticky back folder. It didn't quite fit, so I just cut off one of the edges, but I wanted to have a pocket in here, and this planner did not come with a pocket. So that's how I got a pocket. And then I started to see if this would tear out. It doesn't. So what I'm going to do is grab this is the slice tool. I'm just going to grab this and a straight edge and probably a little cutting mat and see if we can't cut this piece of paper out, and that way I can work on setting it up, and then I'll just paste it to the front. So now that I have this page removed, I'm going to use my Louise Hay Colors and Numbers book and work on setting up my page for the year. And I have a video where I explain how to use this system to determine your personal number and how that works in choosing your year and your month and your day and all of that. So I'll link that video below. But for me, the year of 2022 is a personal year number 5. So I'm going to be working on adding this information to this page, and then I'll paste that into my planner. Okay, so I have that page now completed and pasted in there, and as you saw, I debated about trying to start over or redo it because I was running out of space, and then I just thought, oh, I'll go for it and kind of make it work. I could go through and do a little more embellishing. I may get more of these stickers. So these are from the Prayerful Planner, and I'm on their monthly newsletter list, and so they send out this free sticker page along with a prayer list for the month, and I've been enjoying using these. So I printed them on the last piece of sticker paper that I had, which is this size. It was 8.5 by 11 piece, and I printed 4 copies that were shrunken down. And then I ran out, but I did print one full size on just regular printer paper, and so I just used my Tombow to stick that image down, but I liked the size of that. And like I said, I could go through and maybe add a few more embellishments with some of these stickers, but for now I'm going to leave it with that. And then let's work on setting up this page here. So this is just going to be, instead of goals and intentions, I'm just going to use this as like I said, my monthly birthdays list. And I think what I will do is actually use some of the stickers that came with my Happy Planner undated planner packs that I got recently. So let me grab those. So this is the collection of the undated planners that I'm just hanging on to for now. So I have the option of these, or let's see, there was another one. This page, that might be, is that it? No, there we go. Or those. So I'm thinking this size is probably gonna work best for what I need. I guess I could also use these, which those are pretty too. I think I'm gonna go with, kind of like the size of these better. So I'm gonna go with those and go ahead and place those down. I just remembered something. So what I wanna do before I place down these monthly labels is highlight the color that corresponds to that month based on the colors and numbers system. So what I'm gonna do is go through real quick and figure those numbers out, and then I can highlight everything. So now that I know that, let me go through and highlight the colors that correspond. I'm going to be using my Mildliner brush tipped markers to do this. So let's get started. Okay, that looks good. So now I have my page for birthdays and anniversaries that will be ready to go. And the final thing to set up will be the month of January. Well, I am back. It is actually a few days later and a new year later because it is January 1st, and I even have a new nail color, and I'm finally getting a chance to sit back down and finish setting up January. So I'm going to continue on. I have a couple of different tools here. My mild liners in the navy color in both the chisel tip and the brush tip. And I'm going to try using my Zig Clean Color dot marker, also in this sort of a navy color. Plus I have my friction marker and my friction pen, both in the navy color. So besides that, the only other thing I'll be using is my Prayerful Planner sticker sheet. So I'm going to go through and cut out the number stickers to use on the side here, and then I might cut some of these others out just to use as some decoration. And then I'll probably get a date label from the Happy Planner stickers. So enjoy while we set up January. Well, I have finally finished setting up my new Erin Condren planner for the year of 2022 and the first month of January. So I have my cover page here with my personal year information. And I do have some thoughts about what to do with this space. One of them may be my bills checklist for the year. I may also do a flip out page with some of my routines if I want to keep track of those. So I'm still mulling that over. Next, we go to my birthdays list. So I still think I might relabel this information, but I'm not going to do that just this second. I'll probably go in later and change that to say birthdays and anniversaries, and then put in everyone's information for the year. Then we have the month of January. So I got this basically set up. Now it's time to go in and do some planning and get all the information put in, but I have my dates added, some basic label and decoration added, as well as my Fly Lady zones for the month. And then my monthly page I did set up where I just covered that over so it says January. I don't quite know yet what I'm going to use these sections for. Some ideas that I have are things like what I'm reading, what I'm listening to, what I'm watching, what I'm learning, or perhaps different areas of my life that I have and want to focus on certain projects. So like home projects, work projects, personal projects or goals for the month. This could just be a general task list. So I'm still kind of thinking that over, but that will probably get added eventually. I did add the personal month information. So once again, this comes from this Louise Hay Colors and Numbers book. And so for me, the month of January is a personal month 6, so that my word to focus on in January is responsibility. My affirmation is I accept my responsibilities with love and joy. And then I just went through and added the little dates for each of the weeks of January. Once I was all finished, I realized there are enough weeks between each month. So there's actually 5 weeks, and I could have made this first week December, and then it would have just had Saturday and Sunday that were January dates. But since I've really done all of my planning for December already in my Unbound planner from last year, I decided just to keep it as is. So I have the first week of January that just comes right after this monthly planning page, and it just follows along with each week added. So then that means I will have an extra week at the end before we get into February. So this will be my blank week. And I haven't yet decided if I will use this for something, maybe notes, or it actually might work well to do like anytime that I have a Jordan Essentials customer that wants to place an order, I could flip back to this section and just add their order information here. So that may be one option. I may use this to break down goals and projects. I may just end up gluing it together and having it flip straight into February. I'm not sure yet. So stay tuned for that. But otherwise, I hope you enjoyed seeing how I set up my planner for 2022 and the month of January. I hope that wherever you are getting the new year off to a great start. I appreciate you watching and look forward to seeing you again soon. Don't forget to subscribe and hit that like button down below, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.